Door knockers started focusing on persuasion, identifying likely Republican primary voters who favor an evangelical Christian candidate, knocking on their doors and having conversations aimed at persuading them to back Cruz. Another quote, Matt Moore, the chairman of South Carolina Republican Party, said the PAC may have an even farther reach than the campaign proper, since Keep the Promise, the PAC supporting Cruz, is the first and only long-term, large-scale super PAC canvassing operation in the state. No other candidate has one like this. Then he added, Matt Moore did, chairman South Carolina Republican Party, that Keep the Promise is the only super PAC he knows of that has any sort of ground game in South Carolina. Paul Lindsay, a representative for Rise to Right, said his PAC also has a professional canvassing operation that recently moved down from New Hampshire, but it hasn't made nearly the splash with locals that Cruz's had. And the Keep the Promises team, Cruz's, is pretty confident that their ground game tops that of Trump. Trump's team has sent RVs of volunteers around the upstate door knocking, but those efforts are more about marketing than anything else. And then there is internal polling out there from the Bush campaign and others, which shows that Cruz is slowly, steadily closing in. So here is a possible scenario to explain what happened Saturday night. And by the way, don't underestimate the political infrastructure Trump has in his inner circle. He has a lot of professional, experienced political operatives, consultants, and advisors. It's not a shoot-from-the-hip operation per se. By that I mean there are strategic political objectives that are formed and executed. And it could well be that the reason Trump made his appeal to the left with the Democrats in South Carolina with his approach on Saturday night is because he knows that the South Carolina Republican base is so evangelical, so oriented to somebody like Cruz that he may not think that he can win a majority of that base. And so to offset that, he has made his appeal